Tim McDonald here. How you doing?
Okay. How's the weather down there in Nashville?
Man, the weather's been perfect.
Yeah.
Today was beautiful. We had some rain yesterday. Last couple of days we had some rain, but today was absolutely perfect. And unfortunately, I had to work inside all day, but that's the way love goes.
Oh.
I'll be in Lynchburg next week.
Wow.
Visiting my mom.
Huh.
So
That's,
Waynesboro, Virginia.
yeah, it's probably about Lynchburg, it's probably about an hour drive.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. You're near Stanton,
Yeah.
Charlottesville.
Yeah, Charlottesville's behind me.
Yeah, you're not too far, man. I know exactly where you're at. I used to go up that way. My buddy worked at a farm up there, and they had a place where you could stay overnight, and then they had, meal and breakfast and stuff, dinner, whatever. I can't remember what it was called though, but it was up in there, that area.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, man. Well, go UVA, right?
Yeah.
Man, that was awesome. I'm a Kentucky boy. Grew up in Virginia. Always been a UVA fan, especially their soccer team, because that was my sport. I played soccer in college. When I was going to college, UVA was winning every year. I think they won 5 or 6 years straight. They won the championship. And Ralph Sampson, obviously, I was a big fan of him as a young kid. But it's good to see UVA get the title back.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I played football.
I got you.
How
did you play for Westboro?
I played for Fort Defiance.
Oh, okay. Right on.
How did you find out about the auditions to the new movie?
Well, actually, I didn't even have to audition, which was the beauty of it. The gal that Jerry Gibson books me for the Nashville show. Obviously, the Nashville show's done after its 6th season, but she reached out to a couple of us from the show and asked if we wanted to be in the movie. And, of course, you never have any idea of who we're playing with. Sherry and I are, we've got a pretty good friendship from the series. So I just said, hey, I can do it. Obviously you have to be available for the dates they give you. So she contacted me pretty last minute, about 3 days before we started, 3 or 4 days before we started shooting. And luckily I was available. So we had fitting. Let's see, this would have been a week ago Friday. We had our fitting for basically the part is going to be Loretta Lynn's 1973 band. So they fitted us in all these retro ruby colored jackets and stuff. And then we taped on the following Monday, which has been about a week ago. Actually, a week ago today, at the Ryman Auditorium.
Wow.
And we taped there, which was really cool because I played at the Ryman several times with different artists, with Pam Tillis and Mark Chestnut, but I'd never done anything like this. So it was pretty cool. Bob Moore came in, he watched. That was the guy that recorded with Elvis on bass guitar, and Byron House was there from Ricky Skaggs. There was just a bunch of big timers there. Saw a couple of actors there. And, it was really cool. And so I just thought that was going to be it, for our taping. But then they called me back to do the outtakes. They had some stuff they wanted to do with the band, like rehearse with the artists and stuff. And so people could kind of see what that's all about. So I went in there with a lot of 18 guys, recording guys, and we taped with the artists practicing, the music and stuff. So we did that this past Sunday, and that was a good success. So it was a lot of fun.
Was it a lot of people trying out for the parts, or?
Yeah, there was a lot of people. As far as the musicians go, I think from our experience, we kind of passed that litmus test. But they had a lot of people that, obviously auditioned for the parts of Patsy Cline and Loretta Lynn, and side parts. You know what I mean? So I don't really get to see that process. But as far as the music site, they pretty much just asked if we were available, and I was, and we had Rich Eckhart from the Toby Keith band was also involved. So we got to work together again, which is really cool.
Would you know when it would be aired on Lifetime, or?
I'm not sure. They're in post production right now, so I'd probably have to Google it. I'm not really sure when the date is, but they're all wrapped up. Actually, they're taping one more day tomorrow, and they were looking for extras today for audience and stuff. So it's really cool. A lot of movies are being cast here in Nashville, so they always look for extras to fill the audience, to have an audience and stuff. Some people backstage, different roles, and stuff like that. So I'm not sure when that's going to be out, but I would imagine it's going to be out probably by the summer, by summertime or something like that.
Okay. How's it feel to be in your second movie or film?
Yeah, man. I mean, it feels great. I had one, unexpected before that I was in called Every Other Holiday. And that's kind of a funny story because I was out walking, and normally when I'm walking, I have my cell phone with me. I get pretty bored. So I'm either listening to songs, learning songs, and then I'll occasionally check my email or Facebook or whatever just to stay up, because if I don't, then I'll have a million messages that I have to get to. And so I like to kind of take care of them as they come, because I have a tendency to forget, whoever's reaching out. So basically I found an email saying they needed a piano player in a church choir, someone that knows Christmas, carols and stuff like that. And so I was just messaging them, saying I'm available. And I accidentally, because I was doing talk to text, I accidentally said, I have no idea about Christmas carols. So then they messaged me back and they said, well, who is this, because they didn't have my email. It was a different company. And they also said, we need someone that knows Christmas carols. And I just kind of laughed and I said, well, I know Christmas carols. I'm on my 5-mile walk. And, and so they asked if I was available for the 2 days, and I said I was. So that was really cool, doing that stuff. And so it's pretty cool, doing all this taping, which I had really no aspirations or thought I would be doing, but it's I'm just glad they keep calling me back.
Where can people go and see your videos, tour dates, and music?
Yeah, I have a website. I'm actually working on a new website right now, but right now it's timmcdonaldband.com, and it'll always stay there. But I'm updating everything and making it look immaculate. My girl's working on it up there in Boston, Eileen Stewart, who does all my artwork and stuff. She's working on a new website for me. So, but yeah, timmcdonaldband.com. It stays up to date. I've got all my tour dates there. I have videos from the last records. Life Worth Living up there in the studio. People were saying, well, where's the singer at? I'm like, well, I'm the singer, but I'm also playing piano. And I already had the vocal tracks recorded, you know. At least I had scratch vocal tracks recorded. But when we did the final session, obviously I sent in the final mix, and they put it in sync with the live video of the session. So it's pretty cool. And also, people can follow me on Facebook. All my handles are there at the website. And I'm on Facebook. I know a lot of people are, you know, don't do Facebook. There are a lot of people do. But everything that I put on Facebook goes to Twitter or YouTube or whatever else. Yeah.
Are you working on any new music for this year?
Yeah, I've got a new record I'm working on. It's called Misery Needs Company, and I have about half of that done. We're in the process. We've got a couple fundraisers going on. People that are trying to help me raise money for the records because they're uber expensive to do. But if you go on my Facebook page, we have a really exciting CMA Fest contest going on where people can enter for that, and they can win a room, a really nice room at the Wyndham there by the Opryland Hotel, and the proceeds are going towards the records. You know, it's an idea that some of my Alabama-based folks put together. But yeah, I'm really proud of this record. I've written some really good stuff for it. I've done a couple covers. I'm doing a cover of Summer of '69, but Summer of '69. Sorry, I had to think there for a minute. And a couple other covers, but I'm mostly songs that I've written. And there'll be a little bit of music for everybody to enjoy.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show. Really enjoyed it.
I always appreciate you having me. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Rich, thank you so much.
Maybe we can get you back and talk about your new album.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get my new record as soon as it's done. It'll be a couple months. I'm producing a couple people right now. Just stretched thin right now, so finding time to finish the record has been a challenge, to say the least. But I'll get her done, and you'll get a copy, and I'd love to be back on your show.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, buddy.